This week we onboarded few clients, and also I had an interesting call with one of my friends slash students that gave me a couple really cool insights that I think is going to be valuable for all of you to hear that. So this insight is about faith. It's about trust in your process, in yourself, in your craft. So I will start with the call that I had with my friend. His name is Veslav, and back in the day, like a couple years ago, he became one of my students when I was running a program teaching people how to drop ship things online. So really fast, he became one of the best students. He got to $1,000 a day in sales on Etsy, and we had few one-on-one calls. I gave him like my best advices, what I would do if I was him and his shoes at the beginning, and he was taking it really serious and he was taking action. Like I was telling him, hey, I would hire a few of my friends and I would give them like this task, this task, this task, so I can focus more on product research and not on listing creation and so on. And like in a couple of days, he have everything set up. Like someone is creating the listings and he's focusing only on what matters. So fast forward a couple years in, I don't know, maybe 3, 4. After that, I think 3 years. We're having a call. He's asking me if I can, give him any suggestions on his new journey with his community, and he wants to be criticized, like in a way. And we're jumping on the call, and he's doing YouTube now. He is not in e-commerce anymore. He's doing YouTube because before he came into e-commerce world, he was trying for a very long time, like to do something with YouTube, to become a YouTuber. He was creating videos and so on and so on, but they didn't work like as expected because he was trying to make them in English. His English wasn't very good, so probably people didn't connect a lot. I don't know like the story really well. So e-commerce, he was doing like other projects in he was a developer, and YouTube now, and he became like really successful with this YouTube. Like he hit 100,000 subscribers. I don't know, like it's 1 year old, his account or something like that. And we're having this call, and he's like explaining how he started and why he started. Like I tried this, I tried that, but this didn't work. But then I realized that the only thing that I really know very well is sports, martial arts, gym, and like everything related to fitness, because that's his background. And that's why I started like this channel specifically for fitness, and it's a faceless channel, and it's a mix of AI, like AI tools plugged together, and he's creating like some dope videos, like really cool. And I'm like, can I pause you for a second? Like, do you hear yourself like in this process that you're telling me right now, that just because you believed in the actual craft that you're having, that's why your YouTube is growing so fast? Because as of now, he was creating some different stuff. I don't know, like he was trying everything, multiple channels, multiple videos, like he was trying to spam YouTube. And once he figured out that I can do the thing that I believe the most and that I understand the most, then probably something will happen. And something happened. And now how I connect this with the other clients that I had the calls, because I'm listening actively the sales calls with them, and a lot of people have no trust in themselves, first of all, therefore have no trust for the outside world, in other people, in other processes. Therefore, I believe they don't have trust in God. And I mean, everybody have their own God, but everybody believes in some kind of power, And when you have no trust, that's when life is not as friendly to you. That's why you feel, that things are not working well for you. And there is a deep meaning into it. I don't want to get into religion because I don't have a religion. I believe in God, but this is not a religion, right? And I found out, and that's the advice that I'm giving like to people whenever we're onboarding them. I want you to get in love with this process. I want you to believe with your heart into this process, because God tends to give more to those who believe in what they do, like truly believe, good or bad. Like, if I saw like a lot of examples where people are believing in their bullshit, and this bullshit was working just because they was believing, they was creating this energy around their, like, their thing, their craft. But it's better if you do not bullshit but something like meaningful and valuable, and then I believe more will happen, more good will happen in your life and in others' lives. So having this faith in the process helps a lot, helps you keep motivated, enthusiastic, to keep going when things are not working well, helps you moving even if there's no results, because at the beginning it's rare to see results for anything. And you know why? Not because of the process, it's because of you, because of your limitations, because of your skills. They're not there yet, you're not that good yet, you're not making the right choices yet, you're not confident, you don't do it with your subconscious mind. You do it with your subconscious mind when you automate the process. The way you drive a car, you don't think about things anymore, like you do it automatically. And what I noticed, I'm gonna tie it to the latest project that I have. I was working on this like for a very long time. I was holding this in my mind for many years, 4 years, and then I actively started working on it like for 1.5 years ago, and I was building brick by brick and just understanding that the technology is not there and I could not continue. The technology, and plus my mind was limited, like I could not move ahead. So then something new was released, and then okay, and then new questions I was asking. So I was asking myself, like, why I didn't quit? Because it was so tough. Like, there was no answers to this question. Like, I put together an entire orchestration of different tools to communicate with each other with such an exact I don't know how to explain it, sequence. Like, even a dot that doesn't sit right over there is gonna break the entire thing. And so now when I onboard people and I deliver their automation and I'm listening to their feedback, I'm like thinking, that's the best compliment for me, because I was working for so long without seeing any results, and this finally started to work, and it works for my mom, which I'm like really grateful, because it started for her, like to see her doing the things, like the fun things, without the boring repetitive tasks, and now seeing others joining and having fun with the process and not getting into this repetitive tasks is like a blessing for me. And I understand that what made me get it done is the faith that I had since the beginning. I knew that something like this should exist. I have no idea how to build it. I have no idea when, how much it's gonna cost in terms of money and energy and time and so on. But I got it done with a lot of sleepless nights, with a lot of questions asked, like, you should just see me, like, I'm going to bed and I cannot turn off my brain because it's trying to simulate things. What if we can, no, it's not gonna, what if, no. That's a good question. Let me ask all chats, AI chats, like, hey, what if we can do this? What if we can do that? What if we can, and there was like no answer. And then again, like in 2 weeks, a new question pops in my mind. What if we can, and finally the right questions was asked. Finally, the technology was there, and we was able to connect the dots, and everything works better than expected, by the way. And now I have like even more ideas how to make it better, faster, and so on. Anyway, it helped. What helped, it was faith. And the suggestion that I have for each of you, like, I don't want to get this video too long, is whatever you do, don't do it for the sake of doing. Don't do it as a lot of people are doing stuff just to prove themselves and others that this is not working. You'll be amazed, and probably you did it many times as well. You're doing you don't believe, but you are still doing it just to be like, now I can talk to everybody around me that, hey, I told you this is not working, this is not good, this is a scam, this is a bullshit, this is blah blah blah. Like, you need a story, an excuse why. Like, you tried, you tried 3 times to do the abs, and there's no abs, so it's not working. Like, the exercise is not working, this diet is not working, nothing is not working, but I tried. So you buy yourself a story, an excuse, and a lot of people are doing that. So don't be that person, don't be that type. If you start doing something, do it with the passion, with all your love, with all your heart. Like, dance with this process. Like, be like, yeah, I'm gonna make it, I know I'm gonna make it. And the best question or frame to give yourself is there anyone who got to whatever result I want? And then you just, like, that's the first step you should start with, right? Like, you have a dream, and then the next following question is there anyone who did it before? And you'll be amazed, but a lot of people already did it, and a lot of answers are on YouTube and everywhere. You'll be amazed. Only if you're having like something crazy out of this world, like let's colonize Mars, right? This is a harder task for Elon Musk because nobody did it, so he have to solve all the problems along the way. Like, he have to invent the entire process. But for regular people like me and you, mostly all the answers are there, and there's a lot of people who got it done. It means you have no excuses. Everything you are saying, yes, but I, and you fill out the blank, is just an excuse. It's just words that you listen and you accept, and you're like, yeah, that's why I'm not doing, because this excuses sound so good. It's just a fact. But if others did it, it's not a fact. It's just your opinion, and it's not a fact. So get in love with what you do. If you don't get in love, if you're not passionate about it, don't even start. Like, just be who you are, and don't cry about like the changes and you want other life. Accept it, take it, and that's it. Thanks for watching, man.